time. Well, yeah, remember that power station burning a ton of coal every 6.5 seconds? Well, the Chinese are building 2 power stations a week, or 3 a fortnight, or whatever. We cannot go on expanding at that rate. We cannot go on digging everything out of the ground, burning it and throwing the result into the sky. Never mind the debate about climate change or resource depletion or whether we're going to run out of fuel or not. The basic blunt reality is this. Common sense should tell us all that we simply cannot carry on the mentality of just burning stuff, because sooner or later we're going to run out of stuff to burn. What's more, the dumping ground for the emissions of the burning stuff is the very air that we breathe. It is illogical that we so underutilize our most abundant energy resource here in the UK, which is the wind, and instead rely on imported fuels that are horribly stressing our bank balance, our national debt bank balance, are funding the people who don't like us. You know, if everybody in America drove a Toyota Prius, there's a Prius there, an early one, they wouldn't need imported oil. They'd be able to produce enough domestically. You know, and so it is with us, that if we had enough of things like this and domestic solar hot water panels, we too could probably eliminate altogether our energy imports. But instead we don't. We continue to burn stuff because it's easy and cheap just to burn stuff. And when people spend years of their lives campaigning for renewable energy, their efforts are derailed by sensationalist rubbish in newspapers. You know, even if Wind Turbine Syndrome, Visceral Vibratory Vestibular Syndrome actually existed, the number of people affected by it would be so vanishingly small compared to the alternative of burning fuel, which actually affects, directly or indirectly, every living thing on the planet. You know, I would rather be at risk from vanishingly small vibration issues than have to deal with 6 meters of sea level rise and lose our entire coastline. You know, the Isle of Wight wind turbine factory was lamented by as it closed, was lamented by the very politicians who prevented the company who ran it from putting wind turbines up on the Isle of Wight. That must be the ultimate NIMBYism. You know, these people, from people who pull the wool over the eyes of the general public, frighten them, mislead them about wind turbines, are not only selfishly and deviously following their own agendas, they are stealing our future.